It is early morning in a small medieval English village. A woman rises from a straw-filled mattress as pale light slips through wooden shutters. The fire has burned low overnight. The house is quiet. Soon, the day's work will begin. For most women in medieval England, life followed this rhythm. Women were not figures at the edge of medieval life. They were at its center. They worked, managed households, raised children, earned income, and helped sustain communities shaped by routine and obligation. Most women lived rural lives. They worked alongside men in agriculture, especially during busy seasons. Women planted, weeded, harvested, tended animals, collected fuel, and processed food. Survival depended on shared labor within the household. Work followed daylight and seasons rather than fixed roles, and women's labor was essential, not optional. The home was also a place of constant work. Women cooked, baked bread, brewed ale, spun wool, made and repaired clothing, cleaned, and cared for children and the elderly. These tasks filled long hours and were vital to survival. Without them, households could not function. Marriage shaped most women's lives. Women usually married in their late teens or early 20s, when a household could be supported. Marriage did not remove women from work. Instead, it brought responsibility for managing a household. Many women continued working in fields, workshops, or family trades after marriage. Childbirth was one of the most defining experiences of a woman's life. Most women gave birth multiple times. Pregnancy and labor carried serious risk, and the loss of mothers and infants was common. Birth usually took place at home, supported by other women and a midwife. Knowledge was shared through experience, tradition, and community care. Women also contributed to local economies. In towns and villages, women brewed ale, sold food at markets, made cloth, and worked in family businesses. Some widows inherited trades and continued operating them independently. Women's work was expected and visible. Even when it was not formally recognized, religion shaped daily routine. Women attended church regularly, followed the calendar of fasts and feast days, and took part in communal worship. Faith structured time, offered comfort, and gave meaning in uncertain lives. Some women entered convents, where they gained education, authority, and independence unavailable in marriage. Others lived lives of quiet devotion within their communities. Legal authority rested largely with men, but women were not without agency. Daily life required negotiation, competence, and resilience rather than silence. Life was demanding, but women did not live it alone. They relied on networks of neighbors, family members, and fellow workers. They shared labor, childcare, food, and knowledge. Survival depended on cooperation rather than isolation. Life as a woman in medieval England was shaped by labor, care, faith, and endurance. It was not a story of absence or silence, but of constant presence in the work that sustained households and communities. Here on The British Way, we explore history, places, and everyday life through calm, reflective films.